Hello there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you've all had a good week so far. Looking forward to the weekend. Today's video I'm going to give my thoughts about the Carabao Cup Final, which is obviously taking place 4:30 kick-off on Sunday. Tottenham Hotspur are playing Manchester City at Wembley. Looking for our first piece of silverware in 13 years. Obviously been to a couple of finals recently. Under Poch we made the Carabao Cup Final, didn't we? Lost that one. And we got to, obviously, nearly the greatest moment in the club's history. We got to a Champions League final and, of course, lost that one as well. How do I feel about this game? Well, I'm really not sure about it. Heading into the week, I was dreading it, to be honest. At the beginning of this week, I was thinking, bloody hell, Man City in the Carabao Cup on Sunday, they're going to annihilate us. Obviously, Jose versus Pep Guardiola. Wasn't too sure how it was going to pan out. Club aren't playing very well following the Everton game where we were diabolical. I was really not looking forward to it whatsoever. But things have turned around a little bit in this week, haven't they? Obviously, with the departure of Jose Mourinho from the club and the appointment of Ryan Mason on a deal until the end of the season. And then obviously, we got that late winner against Southampton at home in the Premier League, picked up 3 points. I'm sensing a bit of a shift in regards to not just the game on Sunday, but just it seems like something's been lifted from the club and the fan base in the last week or so. I mean, certainly if you have a look on social media and, you try and gauge the atmosphere amongst fans, I think a lot of people feel the same way. Ryan Mason really conducted himself very well after the game and before the game, to be honest. A lot of people say he's one of our own, obviously come through the academy, played a lot of games for us, had to retire early, went into the academy, and he's really built up a reputation for himself. And I think that the board at Spurs like him. Harry Kane come out with a tweet earlier on this week saying how much he wants to play for him and, come through the academy with Mason as well. So I think he's got the players on the side as well. And obviously, he made some really good changes to the team at half-time on Friday. On Wednesday, against Southampton. I think Bale said something about it in his post-match interview where, Mason really did a good team talk, corrected a few bits and bobs at half-time, and we come out and obviously won that game. We looked a lot better second half. The atmosphere seems a lot better. And I think that following that win, who knows what might happen on Sunday. Obviously Manchester City are massive favourites. They're a brilliant side this season. Obviously, they went and beat Aston Villa away from home with 10 men on Wednesday after our game. They've got players, even with Kevin De Bruyne out, Phil Foden's turning into one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. They've got strength in depth throughout their squad. But in a one-off cup final, you never know what's going to happen. Is Harry Kane going to be fit? Well, Mason said earlier on in the week he's not sure whether he's going to make it or not. Couple of news outlets since that on Twitter, a couple of journos that follow Spurs quite closely have said that Kane is winning the race to be fit, which would be absolutely brilliant, to be honest. Obviously, he's our spearhead, he's our captain, he's just everything that we need. Obviously, Lloris is captain, but I think, out on the pitch, Kane's a real leader, and a lot of the players look up to him. Who do I think will start the game? Well, I'm going to put up my prediction on the screen now as to what I think the 11 that Mason will go for. I don't think it will change too much from Wednesday. Obviously, a lot of people are calling for Rodon instead of Dyer at the moment. Dyer, isn't looking too great, but it's a bit of a difficult one. I don't think you can throw Rodon into a cup final against Manchester City at Wembley. He's still relatively inexperienced at the top level. I think he'll go for Lloris in goal, Aurier and Reguilon right back and left back, Dyer, Alderweireld, and Ndombele and Højbjerg as holding midfielders. Sonny, probably Mora. Son and Mora out on the wings. Kane, if he's fit, through the middle. And then number 10 will be quite interesting, but I think it will be, I think it'll either be Lo Celso or Winks. or maybe Dele. I don't think Dele will play, to be honest. I think he'll start on the bench. I think that, second half Lo Celso played a lot better, made a couple of really good passes against Southampton, so it'll probably be him that will play the number 10 position. And like I say, in behind Harry up front if he's fit. If Harry isn't fit, I think Sonny will probably play through the middle, and he might put Bale in, or, he might put Bale in as the number 10, something like that. I'm not sure, but Bale seems to have really struck a chord recently since Mourinho has left the club. It'll be quite interesting to see, what exactly happens there, because he come out in the press and said Tottenham needs to attack teams. We feel more comfortable when we attack. Sounded like he was attacking Jose, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, like I say, City are very, very strong. So I'm not expecting us to win, but on the other hand, I'm certainly not expecting us to just roll over and get beaten in this game. I think that we'll put up a really good fight. Obviously, Chris Powell and Ryan Mason and Ledley King will prepare these boys as much as they can going into a cup final. You never want to lose at Wembley and see the other team lift the trophy. And I just really, really hope we can give a good account of ourselves, fight City, right till the final whistle, and then we'll just see what happens. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are regarding the game on Sunday. What do you think the score will be? What do you think the lineup will be? And obviously I'll make a video after the game giving the thoughts, and we'll see who lifts that trophy at Wembley. Anyway, until next time, guys, I hope you're all keeping all right. Follow me on my social media. Thanks a lot for the interaction recently. I've had some really good stuff on Twitter and on here in comments. So thanks very much, and have a good weekend. Come on, you Spurs. I'll see you soon. See you later. Cheers.